Walking to all London Premier League stadiums in one day. In this present day of the Premier League 2022-23 season, there are 7 Premier League clubs based in London. Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham, West Ham, Crystal Palace, Fulham and Brentford. In this challenge, we are walking to every single one of them. Yes, you heard it right. Walking. No driving, no public transport, no cycling, just walking. London covers an area of 607 square miles with a population of over 8.5 million. The total distance of this walk is over 35 miles and would take 12 hours to complete, excluding breaks. Can we complete this challenge? Let's find out as we make our way to the very starting point of our first London Premier League stadium. Yes guys, so the challenge officially starts here now. I will explain a bit later as I'm walking, as I've got quite a lot of time to explain why I decided to do this video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Got some more exciting content coming your way. And we are starting off with the very first stadium, with the best stadium in the Premier League. As you can see, I'm outside Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And just like in my last video too, these challenges officially start when we actually touch the stadium. It's like so. And that's stadium number 1. We have got a very long journey ahead, so let's get going. Also, quick shout out to my girlfriend who's coming along, and also just being my camera woman for very minimal wage. Also in this video I'm going to be saying one fun fact about each stadium. One fun fact: at the South Stand there is approximately 15,700 seats, and that is larger than Brentford's entire capacity, which we will be visiting, I don't know how long, but a lot later on. So it's a 5-mile walk. 1 hour and 54 minutes of walking to our next stadium. How are we feeling?
Not good right now.
6 AM start. Our best way to start the day.
Wake up call, like what are we doing?
I know.
Any Starbucks en route or Costa, we are there.
My only mindset right now is get to a stadium and you can do this challenge. We haven't touched the first stadium yet, so
We have.
no, the first stadium to have walked to. Yeah, exactly. Those that might be wondering why I decided to do this challenge,
Because he's lost the plot.
it's mainly because I've actually not seen anyone do this on YouTube. So I thought, yeah, just walk it. I'm also going to be actually doing this for charity, so there will be a GoFundMe page in the description below.
I'm a good, supportive girlfriend.
You did say to me, we'll see if we're still in a relationship by the end of this video.
Yeah, the ultimate relationship test is this walk.
Oh. Saved your life.
I swear, if you took me there, you're coming in with me.
We're walking in like, oh, see that again. We've literally been almost ran over 10 times in like maybe the space of 5 minutes by bikes. Like one of us is going to get flung into that river there. Mine's 9,686 steps. Tell you what, let's make a prediction actually. How many steps when we finish this challenge?
200,000 at least.
No, I'm going 600,000. Happy days, we have sighted our first stadium on the walk. Sighted the second stadium. It does feel really good because we've been walking for quite a while, and the fact that we're actually so close to it now and that we can actually see it is getting us more determined to reach that point. It's literally there in the background. There's stadium number 2, almost completed. Right, we've got to find a way to get there now. That is the real question. Within a stone throw reach of West Ham now. Just cross this zebra crossing and I'm there into that stadium. About to touch stadium number 2. And just touch these doors there. I'm not even going to touch it with my hand because I hate West Ham, but here we go. That is stadium number 2, West Ham. A fun fact about West Ham Stadium, many stadiums around the world actually use steel for the roof, but it's not the case with the London Stadium because this roof is actually made of fabric, which is very interesting. I hate it here, and it doesn't help that we actually have to go to the Emirates next. So let's trot our way out of here and head over to our 3rd stadium. Okay, this walk isn't actually too bad. This is an hour and 34-minute walk. We should be able to get this done before, let's say, all right, let's...
9:30?
Before 9:30 even, I'd say, yeah. Oh my God. My legs are already feeling stiff and dead. Oh, less than an hour to the Emirates now. Honestly, I think I might need to sit down for 5 minutes. Finally out of East London, we've made it into Islington, so can't be too long now. Nah, you've got to be winding me up. Must resist. I can't, not when I'm so close to the Emirates. Oh, it's got to be around here somewhere. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Actually, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, that's the Emirates Stadium behind me. Hate it. Hate actually being here right now.
Imagine looking at that.
I'd rather not because of this thing over there. Honestly, how do I start off at the best stadium in London to one of the most boring stadiums in London and then to the most horrible stadium in London? I mean, look at the state of this. If you think that I'm going to be touching this stadium, yeah, then you've got another thing coming. I mean, this has to count. Useful anyway, because I did tread on some dog earlier. Right, so that's stadium number 3 done, completed. They made that move from Highbury, which is literally down the road from here. Wanted to move into a bigger stadium to compete against the likes of Bayern Munich. Yeah, that's what they wanted to do. Compete against European elite sides, but this team will not be hearing that music on a Tuesday or Wednesday night. They'll still be playing Europa League. If there's any fun fact about the Emirates that a tube station was named after, that's stadium 3 out of 7 completed. Glad to be leaving this place right now. Never again, never want to set foot here again. Next stop we got to head to is central London. We're on just under 25,000 steps. 2.5 hour walk, just kill me already. And it's going to be scorching. Like, it's expected to reach close to 30 degrees today. Okay, so I have made it to King's Cross area. We are still trying to find a way how to get en route to central London, as this isn't quite central London. Honestly, at this point, there is just too much footage from so many hours of walking, so I'll just fast talk you very quickly through what happened. We take a break, obviously, in Starbucks, ignore my waffle. The iconic red bus with, of course, the great Union Jack. Walking through Good Street past the BT Tower. And then what we thought would be a shortcut through Hyde Park was in fact the complete opposite because of this wall where Hyde Park Festival was taking place, which made our walk really long. But eventually we did make it into Kensington. We are now officially in the Royal Borough of Chelsea in Kensington. Technically speaking, I mean, one of the other clubs, despite being called Chelsea, is actually technically in Fulham. But the fact that we're in SW7 now, we must be like within a half an hour walk away. Yeah. So we've actually just passed Stamford Bridge. You can see it behind me here. My feet and legs are just falling apart right now at this stage. Honestly, I'm gonna have at least a 5-minute break just to stretch my feet out. Okay, so I'm outside here. Here is Stamford Bridge, just behind me. One fun fact about Stamford Bridge, it was actually a stadium in the early 1900s that was offered for Fulham Football Club, but Fulham turned it down, and then that was when Chelsea decided to move in. And that's 4 out of 7 now, just another 3 to go. We are past the halfway point. Over 42,000 steps. Let's get moving, the show goes on. Our next stadium that we're now going to is Craven Cottage, and the benefit of this is that it's actually about
half an hour away.
Yeah, about half an hour walk away.
Closest one.
Actually got myself some water here because it's really getting hot now, so it's important to stay hydrated. Oh, we're 15 minutes away from Craven Cottage, but to be walking north and east and bits of West London, you'd think that your legs would be all right, but I am now feeling a lactic acid travelling up my nerves. I see it. I see Fulham Football Club. Lord. Oh my God. Oh. Oh, I shouldn't be lying down. I shouldn't be lying down, but that's stadium 5 out of 7. Almost there. We've just got another 2 to go in the Prem. I know one fun fact about Fulham is that until 2003 they didn't have like the right stadium for Premier League standards, so they upped it in 2003 with their budget. They were then given right that they've got Premier League stadium. Over 46,000 steps, and just got 2 more stadiums and we're done. And we've now got around an hour and 20 minutes of walking to Brentford Football Club. Let's see if we will still have any legs.
Check, my feet are in bits. I can't.
Bring this walk on. Been walking and we're approaching Hammersmith Bridge, which means we are right by the Thames. We're walking Thames Walk now. Literally hanging on to anything that I can to try and not make myself give up. My feet are in agony.
It's actually all going wrong from this point onwards, as you can see from my face. I am not even exaggerating, I've never felt this pain ever in my legs before. A walk that should take an hour and 20 minutes is actually taking much longer due to the state of the pain both of our legs are feeling, and honestly, this is where it just all falls apart as we approach Brentford.
We're in the more residential areas now. We've just seen a sign that leads us to Brentford Stadium, so we must be getting closer now, but hell, my legs, man, they are about to fall off. It's not even a joke. Man, that walk felt like forever, but we're at Brentford now. Brentford Community Stadium. Obviously they moved into their new ground. God, to be honest, not in a state to think back how long ago they moved in. Well, it was recently though, recent. Fun fact, they share the stadium with some rugby team. I don't even care what rugby team it is, to be honest. Here's the stadium, here's the pole. There, 6 out of 7, and I don't even know if we're going to carry on from there. If we end the challenge, we can only hold our heads up high that we've done 6 out of 7. Literally almost just under 56,000 steps.
We just lost all strength to walk 13 miles to Selhurst Park, which would have been a 4-hour walk. Possibly more with the state that we were in. And this is where the challenge unfortunately ends. Just 1 stadium off to complete all 7. It's a hard one to take. The excruciating pain in the legs, the endless lactic acid build-up along with our back starting to feel the pain too. It's a hard one to take, but honestly, I have no regrets at all, and I thought it was a really good effort. To be able to complete 6 out of 7 stadiums in London was not what I even expected. The walk was fun and interesting until the end. I've decided to also do this walk for charity, so please donate anything. Every penny goes towards a good cause. Link in the description is below. If anyone can redo this challenge and complete it, I will honestly tip my hat to you. Just be careful and make sure you warm up and rest when you need to. Otherwise, you might struggle to walk up the stairs for a while.